give you something very, very simple that you can start doing right now, today, to increase your ability to get results. All right, so we are going over 5 ways that you can get faster credit report deletions. And I promise you this is going to be very simple, okay? So number one is probably not as important as number 5. So you're gonna wanna make sure that you stay, okay? So number 1, make sure that you are using what? General disputes? Templates? No, factual based disputes. You need to make sure that you are taking the information directly from your credit report to tell them what you're disputing, why you're disputing it, what you want them to do, such as deleting or correcting the account. And again, make sure you're taking that information directly from the credit report to support your argument. Now, a very simple example of this is going to be delete this account for inaccuracy because, and now you're telling them what's inaccurate. The date last paid reports as 3 different dates, 2 different dates, 3 different years, whatever it is, right? And it needs to be deleted, okay? You want to make sure that you are taking those dates, putting it into your dispute reason. All right, number 2, and this is going to sound so simple that it's like, do not send out more than 10 accounts per letter. What do you do if you have 20 accounts? You are going to split up those 20 accounts into 2 different letters. Not only are you going to split up those 20 accounts into 2 different letters, but number 3 is sending out those separate letters on different days, right? So letter 1, with the first 10 accounts, is going to go out on Monday for Experian. All right, letter 2, with the second part of those accounts, so accounts, 11 through 20 or whatever, that's going to go out on Tuesday or Wednesday for Experian. All right. The next one is sending out your disputes for the bureaus on different days. Now, I created a short a couple of minutes ago that explains this in a very simple way to understand it, but there was a lawsuit where I think it was like Bennett testimony or something where this person used to work at Equifax, and they very simply stated that to increase your ability to get results, and I am paraphrasing here, you're going to want to send out your disputes on different days. So Equifax might go out on Wednesday, or Experian might go out on Monday, and TransUnion will go out on Friday. I don't know why it works, but it does. I did track my stats, and I did see, an increase in results. Okay. Now, if you are a business processing client, this can get a bit tedious, but I promise you these things work. Okay. Now, there's another thing that you can do that is very, 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 very simple. And I also created a short on this. Okay. You are not going to want to wait to hear back from the credit bureaus. If you are waiting, you are literally just going to grow gray hair, waiting for them to do something. Now, if you just look at the numbers, it's going to make sense, okay? And if you learn anything in the couple of minutes that we're going to be together, make sure to smash that like. And speaking of likes, if you want to see if I can personally increase your credit score, remove your negative items, all that great stuff and jazz, you can go to my740.com, schedule a call with me, and I will personally see if I can fix your credit or increase your credit score. All right. What you're going to want to do is when you are disputing with the bureaus, you are going to want to track when you send out your disputes, right? So if I send out a dispute to all 3 bureaus between December 1st and December 5th, right? You are going to mark it down. So I have a whiteboard, or I have my CMS, or I have some sort of way to track my disputes. So I know that it was sent out on X date, it was received on X date, if obviously I'm sending out certified, right? And if I'm not sending out certified, then I'm going to count 34 days and then send out a new dispute. So the reason we're doing this is because the bureaus get 1.5 million disputes per month per bureau. Yes, they do. It used to only be like 150,000 or, 50,000, whatever per month per bureau. And then the pandemic happened and 6 million people didn't pay for, their mortgages, and 14 million people didn't pay for their credit cards, and another 4 million people didn't pay for, their vehicles. So all of those people started disputing, right? And so that is why they're getting so many disputes still 2 years after the pandemic occurred, right? So you need to keep this in mind, that it is much more profitable for them. It is free for them to just not respond. You go away because you get frustrated, okay? And we don't want for that to happen. So do not wait for the credit bureaus to do anything. It's not about what they do. It's about what we do. It's not about what they say. It's about what we say. It's not about what they want. It's about what we want, and we want our results. And the way that we get that is sending out our disputes. When 34 days has passed, or 30 days, depending on whether you send it certified or not, pull that new credit report. Look for your deletions or your corrections. Look for your new information. Look for all of these different things. Create a new round of disputes and send it out regardless of whether they responded or not, regardless of whether the bureaus responded, regardless of whether the creditors responded, regardless of whether the collectors responded. They don't matter. The only thing that matters is what you do. And the only person holding you back from getting your results is you, because of the way that you're disputing, or because you're waiting, or because you're sending out crap that has a bunch of laws in it, or because you're disputing online, or because you're calling in your disputes. Do not do a phone dispute. Do not do online disputes, okay? It should be simple and tactical. It should be factual, all right? There should not be one extra word in your dispute that does not belong there. No, I'm not telling you what to do and what not to do. I'm telling you that based off my 12 years of doing this, this is what works for me. This is what works for my clients. This is what gets me results. Over the past 4 years, I was able to achieve 50,000 negative item deletions, okay? So does this work? Yes. But you got to know how to do it. You got to do it the right way, and you have to be patient, and you have to be consistent. If you are not consistent, you are going to allow all this time to pass unnecessarily, and then boom, guess what? 6 months passed, you only sent out 2 rounds of disputes. What are you expecting if you are not going to be sending out disputes every 33 days, every 34 days? You know, like, you're not going to get these things removed. It has to be every single round for every single month, all right? So in a nutshell, no online disputes, no phone disputes, no general disputes, must be factual. Send your disputes out on different days. Include no more than 10 accounts per letter, no more than 1 dispute reason per account per letter, and no more than 1 letter per envelope, okay? That's it. These are things that you can start doing right now. These are things that you can start doing today. These are changes that are not difficult. You can implement them, and I promise you, you are going to see a difference in your ability to get faster results, right? To see a faster credit score increase, to see your collections come off, your bankruptcy come off, your student loans come off, all right? So if you want to get faster results, those are the 5 things that you're going to want to do. And I did give you a couple more than 5, but they're very, 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 very simple, okay? If you want to get access to a free Credit Suite course, head over to, and the link is down in the description, hub.my740.com. If you want to see if I can personally increase your credit score, remove your negative items, and get you where you need to be, head over to my740.com, schedule that call with me. I will see if I can help. But I gotta get going. So I will see you later. Smash that like, subscribe if you haven't done so. And if you have specific questions that you want answered, because I will be catching up on my comments, go to any of my videos, post a comment, and I will help you out. All right. So I'm going to get to it. Hope you have a great one. Weekend's here. Hope you have a great weekend. So I'll see you later. Bye.